Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Great.
I wanted to first start off with introducing myself. My name is Vincent Seidinger, and I'm 42. I live in Georgia, and I am currently attending Liberty University, which is in Lynchburg, Virginia. It is the largest Christian-based college in the United States. And today I want to talk to you about discrimination and what it entails, what it is. Maybe you've been discriminated once or twice in your life, or maybe you've done some discriminating of your own, not realized it. But I'll start off with what discrimination is. Discrimination is rejection or disapproval of something that you don't like, isn't like, is out of sorts, odd, whatever. Discrimination is based on, and discrimination can be against your gender, age, sexual preference, religious beliefs, disabilities, and such. Usually with discrimination, someone can feel depressed, they can feel isolated, they can feel rejected, unloved, and these kind of emotions can bring on behaviors such as violent crimes, such as hate crimes. I've got a couple of things I posted on this board for you today. I've already mentioned the factors and how people can feel insecure and odd and out of place being different. Then you got a group of people over here that, they can be bullies, or they might be embarrassed or biased or something against these type of people, whatever the discrimination topic is. You can stop discrimination by, speaking against it, trying to teach people how to love somebody and have compassion for them instead of looking indifferent upon them, thinking that they're different or something. The religious discriminations, there's the hate crimes, and you can have courts where the judge will have a finding for somebody else because they're biased against the other person. You can have, you're being forced to accept things which might actually be against someone else's beliefs. You can go to these websites here, OSCE.org, UCLU.org, NWLC.org, and this blog, Speak Up site. There's many places online you can look up on with discrimination and stuff and things you can do against it. Not to mention what God has to say about it. Luke 10:27. Jesus was asked, what people need to do to get salvation, get into heaven. And so Jesus asked the man, what do you think? And he says, love God with all your mind, heart, and soul. And love your neighbor as yourself. If you're loving somebody, you're not going to be discriminating against them. Another one was Luke 10:30 through 37. I don't know how many of you have heard the Good Samaritan's parable, but you have a guy that's been injured and hurting, and you got people passing him, not helping him out. Then you got one guy that stops and helps him out. Jesus asked, who's the Good Samaritan? Who'll be the one that stopped and showed mercy? Which is another thing. Show mercy with people that have difficulties and differences. Don't take your frustrations and anger out on them. I just wanted to say, in today's society, with all the discrimination in schools and churches and public places and workplaces, it makes it very hard for us to function. It makes us very hard to stay together and work as a unit in a society. So, and when you leave today, just maybe keep in mind about what I've said today and keep an eye out for discrimination. Stand up against it. Report it to authorities if need be. Maybe teach the person discriminating on why they shouldn't, or help somebody else that help them get through being discriminated against. Because after all, they can't help whatever their situation is. They can't change their skin color. They can't change their race. They can't change, their age. They could change their beliefs, but it's their beliefs. So I want to thank you for your time and have a great day.